Hello, YouTubers, friends, compatriots, bootlickers, shills, debt slaves, serfs, peasants, vassals, keeping toms. I'm a useful idiot, and today I would like to talk about another example of the dragnet of the surveillance and police state that's being constructed in the United States and globally. And as my regulars know, this is kind of a hobby of mine, following the creation of the surveillance and police state and loss of civil liberties. And But today I want to talk about a technology that we're all familiar with and have heard about, that's all of a sudden taking a more interesting turn. And that technology is facial recognition software. And of course, we've heard a lot about facial recognition, where through using surveillance cameras, someone's face can be captured and they can be identified and have a great deal of data uploaded instantly about them through this technology. And when you couple it with other technology that I've talked about recently that can scan entire crowds of people at the same time, and then you include surveillance cameras and satellite and drones as well, then where we get quite a surveillance network being created, where through facial recognition technology, anyone, anywhere can be found almost instantly. And let me explain how that works. Because so we have this technology of facial recognition. It's been used in 32 states for their driver's licenses. So we already have a huge data bank in 32 states of facial recognition scans. And then we also have 300 million photos on Facebook that have all been scanned, that people have uploaded on Facebook, and all that's been scanned by facial recognition software. And so that's part of the database. And then we also have the fact that Facebook purchased face.com, which has 31 billion face images profiled on it. So facial recognition is another part of the surveillance state that we're going to be hearing about a lot more in the near future. And that's why I bring it up, because this recent development of facial recognition being set up in huge databases, and the technology that's being built up around it, have made this a more sinister development than it's been before. And it goes so far as that 54% of all U.S. citizens are already in a facial recognition database. And these facial recognition software creates what are called face prints, and it will be another instantly identifiable factor for every citizen in the United States and probably globally. And will go hand in hand with GPS and satellite tracking, and the chip, the implant chip that's coming. All of this. So this is a interesting technology we're seeing. We've seen it in thriller movies and sci-fi movies, and now it's becoming a reality, like so much of the rest of the surveillance and police state. Let me add too that when you cross-reference this facial recognition technology, it's going to be able, with all that they're constructing, to bring up nearly everything about you, everything you watch on TV, everything you watch on the internet, your financial records, your medical records, your police records, just about everything, and instantly in real time. And for that fact, too, face prints obviously will be heavily commodified and will be developed all kinds of new commercial ventures in the future selling face prints. So look for that development as well. And, couple with this the fact that your TVs are now being equipped with cameras that use, yes, facial recognition software to monitor whoever is in the room watching that TV. So you have your passive facial recognition, which is the surveillance cameras, and then you have your more aggressive facial recognition software being put in the homes of anybody who has a TV. So this is an interesting development. See this all come together in the last few years. So something to look out for. And I would also say too that it made me think of how thorough they were in that last census and how intrusive with information and about information they wanted, and also how aggressive they were about making sure they got the census. And I'm wondering if that goes hand in hand with the creation of these huge databases on as many citizens as they can, because they need to get everybody plugged in to the matrix. And I also think this goes hand in hand with the fact that the NSA recently was asked how many U.S. citizens they had spied on, and they said because of national security they didn't want to reveal how many Americans they were spying on. And I would suggest that is because they have a dossier on every single American citizen. And soon, they have 54% now, and soon they will have a facial recognition face print of every American citizen. So, once again, welcome to the 21st century. I'm a useful idiot. Don't you be one too.